Good afternoon, traders. It is Monday, June 14th, 2021, and the U.S. stock market is closed. We had a crappy day today. I think we've had 3 or 4 crappy days in a row. Not happy with that. Let me show you what's going on, and then I'm going to talk about a possible remedy. We'll just have to see. Anyway, you can see the Dow here. The Dow opened pretty neutral, then it went down really hard, then reverses itself the last 90 minutes of the day. It still ended up closing down 86. What's happening to us really isn't following the Dow, except maybe it is. What the Dow has been doing the last 3-4 days is just very erratic movements. And, you can see that, 2-3 days ago, the big up, then it goes down, then it tries to rally, then it goes down some more. Friday, a big up again, down hard, rallies toward the end. Today opens neutral, down really hard, then, an almost spectacular rally the last 90 minutes of the day. It has no direction at all. It's very erratic, and that may have an impact on our trading. I don't know. All I know is I see the charts here, and they look crappy to me. Okay, so what happened to us? We had 7 positions coming in. We had $7.8 thousand positive open trade on Friday. We closed those out with 3.5 thousand in closed out profits. So we saw our profits from Friday cut to more than half this morning, but that wasn't the real damage. The real damage is we got into 18 positions, 6 positive, 12 negative, and we're carrying negative over $18,000 in open trade going into tomorrow. The pattern is something we've seen before when things get really bad, and the pattern is we get into a lot of trades. 18 positions is a lot of trades, and they are bad from the very beginning, and then they get worse. It isn't like we get some good profits and then they fade them. Hey, they're just crappy positions right from the go-get, and that's what we had today. So we just had crappy markets, and negative $18,000 is really a lousy day. I'll show you 3 of the stocks and talk to you a little bit about what could be going on here. Let's this first one, no big loss here, but this is CAR, CAR, which is Avis Budget Group Incorporated, rental cars. Okay, and on Friday, big move up here, and we grabbed this thing in the sky, and it does close profitably. Not a huge amount of money, but we definitely had profits on the close on Friday. And what you're not seeing here is this thing was in the sky in the pre-market. I thought this was going to be a high flyer, something that would have had a very negative, or rather positive effect on what happened to us today. It was over $10,000. It may even been higher than that, depending if you're calculating from the bid or the ask. But yeah, it was way up there. And then by the open, they pushed it back to essentially where it was on Friday. But briefly on the open, this thing was up probably, say, $6,000, something like that. But they just jump on it, push it down, and we get out with $517. So, essentially we've seen a potential $10,000 trade go to $500 or so in the pre-market and first 45 minutes today. That's, yeah, we've seen that pattern before, haven't we? Next one is Vaxart, on biotech, and working on vaccinations. And again, big push up on Friday. We grabbed that. We had really good profits up here. I don't know. Looks like that could have been close to $10,000 up here, but they push it back. It pretty much closes neutral, but it jumps up here again on this open. So at one point in the open here, we're probably up maybe $6,000 or so up here on top. But they jump on it, they push it down again, and by the time we get out of it, we're negative $600. So, we've seen this go from positive 10 to negative 600 by the time we get out, and then it just flattens out from there. No profit there. And finally, I'll show you one more of these. This is when we got into today. This is Gush, Gush. That's oil and gas exploration. So we've gone from rental cars to biotech, and now we're into energy. And this thing gaps up this morning. We grabbed the gap, and they just jump on this thing, and they push it down all day long, really hard, and we're down over $4,000 on Gush. So all I'm saying here is when you see these same patterns cutting across different stock sectors that have no fundamental relationship to each other, you can assume that it's being algorithm driven, and it's not our algorithm. It's not our algorithm. It's the hedge fund managers, and it's the whack-a-mole guys out in rare form today. Just really bad across the board, and it has hurt us. I'm telling you, I'm looking at this. We've had June portfolio, even after today, is pretty good. I did the spreadsheet. We're up over 150,000 for the month going into today, and that's pretty good. But the last 3-4 days, we're seeing this old pattern emerging of just hitting everything that moves up, and we're buying the stuff that's moving up and then getting smashed as they take it down. I'm not promising this, okay? But if we keep seeing this all week, I'm going to switch the portfolio next weekend. So, hey, I know I'm off schedule and all that. I'm not in this business to please the schedules of customers. I'm in this business to make money, and if switching in the middle of the month will help us make money, I'm going to do it. So you just got to watch your email for a switch if I decide to switch. I'm in this to make money. That's the whole thing behind us. With the June portfolio, we had absolutely spectacular results. The week that I was beta testing it just fabulous returns that week. That was the last week of May, and then we had really good returns the first 7 days or so, 7 trading days of June, and then it started to get crappy again. So if we're being tracked by the hedge fund managers, we'll surprise them. So just watch for that. But I'm not promising it. It depends on how things go this week. Anyway, that's the way it went today. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday.